friends, welcome to another episode of Silas Marner, The Weaver of Revelio, written by George Eliot. In this video, we are going to start 3 chapters which are chapter 8, 9 and 10. So let's get started with the video. Chapter 8. In this chapter, we are covering 3 topics which are number 1, inspection of the case, number 2, Godfrey gets the real picture, and number 3, Godfrey decides to reveal the truth. So let's get started with this chapter. Topic 1, inspection of the case. When Godfrey comes to home that night, he is too preoccupied with Nancy to be surprised that Dunstan has not come home. The next morning, everyone is discussing the robbery at Silas' cottage. The rain has washed away all footprints near the cottage, so the only evidence is a tinder box that was found there. Mr. Snell, the landlord of the Rainbow, recalls that about a month before, a peddler had been in Revelio and had carried a tinder box. Silas remembers only that the man came to his door and went away at once. But the villagers believe that Silas, being semi-blind, could have hardly seen him properly. Topic number 2, Godfrey gets the real picture. Godfrey begins to lose his peace of mind at his brother's continuous absence. Unable to wait anymore, he begins riding towards Bartley. He fears that Dunstan might have sold off his horse and fled away with the money. On the way, he meets Bryce, a businessman who had agreed to buy the horse. Bryce tells him that Dunstan has killed the horse, but he does not know where Dunstan has gone. Topic number 3, Godfrey decides to reveal the truth. Seeing no alternative and hoping to free himself from Dunstan's threats of blackmail, Godfrey decides to tell his father not only about the rent money but about his secret marriage as well. The next morning, Godfrey decides to confess only partly and to try to direct his father's anger towards Dunstan. With this, we come to the end of the 8th chapter. Now let's begin the 9th chapter. In the 9th chapter, we see how Godfrey admits the truth. Godfrey finds him getting ready for breakfast when he goes to tell him about Wildfire. In the meantime, Squirrelcase informs him that he is sending Winthrop to Fowler for the money. At this, Godfrey admits to have taken the money from Fowler, but he has given it to Dunstan. Squirrelcase goes purple with anger on finding that Godfrey has given the money to Dunstan. He demands that Dunstan be brought into account for it. When he learns that Dunstan has not come back, he wants to know why Godfrey gave him the money in the first place. When Godfrey is evasive, the Squirrelcase comes close to guessing the truth. Squirrelcase goes on and on, blaming his current financial troubles on the overindulgence of his sons. Godfrey insists that he has always been willing to help with the management of his father's estate. Godfrey is left more entangled than ever and falls back on the hope that chance may favor him in future. Godfrey merely places his trust in the favorable chance, hoping that some unforeseen event will rescue him from his predicament. With this, we come to the end of the 9th chapter. Now, let's start with chapter 10. In this chapter, we are going to cover 4 topics which are number 1, mystery of theft cannot be solved. Number 2, Silas became hopeless. Number 3, villagers console Silas. And number 4, celebrations at the Red House. Number 1, mystery of theft cannot be solved. The people of Revelio are divided on an issue of robbery. Some say that it is the peddler the thief, while others say that it is a great mystery. It occurs to no one to connect the disappearance of the gold and that of Dunstan. Not even his brother Godfrey suspects him, since he has been known to run off in past, and the Wildfire affair is taken an ample motivation for him to have done thus that. Second, Silas became hopeless. While his misfortune thus provides the town with fodder for conversation, Silas himself has slipped into an inexpressibly deep depression. Without his gold, he is left hollow and desolate, fulfilled only by a low mourning grief. Number 3. Villagers console Silas. Silas is greatly baffled and very desolate. Now there is a kindler feeling among the villagers towards him. His neighbors visit him for sympathy. Mr. Macy comes to advise Silas to acquire a Sunday suit and go to church. Dolly Winthrop comes on the same mission. She is a good wholesome woman who is always there when help is needed, and now she comes with her little son Aaron to bring Silas a gift of cakes. Mrs. Winthrop says that Silas really ought not to be working on a Sunday and he should come to church, should pray, and should spend his time peacefully. Number 4. Celebrations at the Red House. Nevertheless, Christmas Day finds Silas as always alone, while in the village the bell rings and the church is full. After church there are feasts and parties. Meanwhile, there is to be a massive dance at the Red House for all the society of Ravello and Tarley. With this, we come to the end of 10th chapter. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and share our videos and do subscribe our channel for further videos.